So the first step for our special tiramisu, Lavazza Tiramisu, is to make the sugar syrup. It's very simple. So some water, unrefined golden caster sugar, and I'm just gonna take the two of them to the boil. And I got big hope with David, who hopefully will take that sweetness away and give us some serious Lavazza vavavoom. Right, David.
Yes.
Time to shine.
Okay.
No pressure
No
on this.
pressure. Okay.
On this one.
So we've got a coffee that's a medium roast. So that roasting is going to bring out that kind of chocolatey, nutty quality, which I think is going to go really well with the syrup. But we've also got some, because it's a Colombian coffee, it's a bit bright, it's got some acidity, so it's going to cut through. Does that sound like that could work?
I'm in your hands.
Fantastic. Okay.
You
Well,
are the
let's
expert,
give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Let's go. Let's have a try.
I'm confident. Okay. So there's little 2 sample espressos to try. See if you think this is the kind of flavour that's going to go with the coffee and sponge.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, it's got a lovely sweetness to it. Good texture.
Wow. Yeah.
Good body. That little bit of cut through, bit of brightness to it, but some good strength there as well,
Some
right?
sour sponge, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's
Okay,
like.
so we should go with it. Great. Well, let me get cracking. How much of
I'm
this
not going to
do you
sleep
need?
tonight. How many times do we need to do this?
How much espresso do you need? How much liquid coffee do you need for this?
I probably need two cups.
2 cups. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, unfortunately, we had 2 cups. We've drunk them, so
Let's
we'll
do
make
2
another
more.
step. Okay.
Exactly. The next step is to create my gianduja base. We're going to build our cake upside down. So for that, we've got some gianduja, which is originally from Torino, where Lavazza was created, which is basically a milk chocolate with an addition of pure hazelnut praline. I'm going to combine this with those beautiful little flakes we've got here, and those are called feuillantines, which is little flakes of broken over-baked pancake, which is a little delicacy from Brittany. Put the feuillantine into my melted gianduja here, and the gianduja is going to become my delicious edible glue. So I'm just going to fold this gently. Now I'm going to roll this together between 2 sheets of acetate, and that's going to set in the fridge. So I'm just going to put it in the fridge. Traditionally in a tiramisu you get sponge fingers inside, but this one I'm using Genoa sponge because it's a little bit firmer. So the first step is to make some brown butter. Those little golden little flake will appear, and that's your cue to remove it from the heat. Pass this through a sieve to catch any of the little butter particles. Break some eggs. So I'm gonna need 4 eggs for this one. Then to this, I'm gonna add some golden caster sugar. So the bowl should not touch the water. Just go like this. I'm just gonna keep mixing them so the eggs don't crumble. But I want to take them to a temperature to around 37 degrees. I'm gonna move that into my mixer here. Mixing it at full speed till it almost double in volume. So this is just plain flour. Fold it. The final thing now is to add my brown butter. And I'm just gonna pour the mixture in. It will take like 12 to 15 minutes maximum in a preheated oven. Okay, so now time for our mascarpone mousse. For this, I'm using a mixture of mascarpone and whipped cream. To start, I'm going to do the base for our mousse, which is what we call the pâte à bombe. So it's made of egg yolks. So I'm going to start to have to separate eggs, place them into my mixer, and I'm going to start to beat them at full speed. For the sugar syrup, some water, and golden caster sugar to the pan, and I'm going to take that to the boil. I'm going to pour it into my egg yolks here, still spinning. I've got some gelatin leaves here, which are soaked in cold water, and I'm just going to gently melt it, and I'm going to pour that into my Pata bomb. And now that is done, I'm just going to turn all the cream in. You can see it's lovely and silky, creamy. So we're going to build it upside down. So step number one is fill my piping bag with the mascarpone cream. A little layer on the bottom, like this. Gently take my little sponge. I'm just going to quickly dunk them and just gently push it into the mold like this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascarpone. Okay, now for the delicate part, those are a little bit tricky. You can help. Okay. Just gently, and we're just going to just gently press it. So we're going to put them in a blast freezer and then pop them out. They do pop them out, but they do need to be rock frozen to be able to come out from those molds. So you just need to extract this coffee bean.
Wow! Look at that!
You can see.
That's amazing. Look at the detail on there as well.
Okay, ready for the fun part?
Yes.
If you always wanted to embrace your graffiti street artist or Bensky, this is the moment. This is coloured cocoa butter. I stole your
I was going to say, you asked me to bring that. What was that?
That's going to be my little cake stand.
Lovely.
So you like this, and then for the top. This is Eric Lanlard, so he has to bring a little bit of glamour, so a little touch of rose gold on the top. I think we call it rose gold these days. Just to highlight again the shape, so you make it a little bit of a shimmer.
So Eric, these look amazing, and I appreciate my privileged position of being here live with you with these in front of us, but where can everybody else enjoy these?
Well, this is the Royal Ascot Lavazza cake, so it will be served at this epic sport event from the 20th of June. So you'll be there served in some of the restaurants, in some of the Lavazza coffee shops there as well.
But what if you wanted it any earlier? Is there any way you can get it earlier? Because I can't wait till June.
If you wanted to get in a mood for Royal Ascot, or if you're just hungry for it, having looked at how it's been made, it will be available from early May at the Flagship store, Lavazza store in London, and should be matched with one of your favourite coffee.
Well, I would say, because this is such an indulgent cake, that the classic thing to do with this is classic Italian tiramisu inspired cake, so I want to go with the classic Italian cappuccino. Cake and cappuccino is one of just the world's best flavour pairings, so it will be super indulgent, super delicious.
Fabulous. I will be there, definitely. Every time I delivered, that's a deal.
Okay, that's a deal.
I'm expecting a cappuccino waiting for me.
I'll be honest, it's the least we can do.
Exactly.